Hey guys, Keith here, the Bobcat Guy, and I'm going to show you how to program an X-Core Hunter timer for your underground sprinkler system. If you come with me, I'll show you how it's done. Okay, I'm going to show you how to program the X-Core Hunter timer today. So with this, you have multiple settings. You have current time and date. So when you want to set the date, the first thing you're going to do, as you can see the flashing up here, is the date. So you hit minus or plus to change the year. That's what's flashing. To go over to the next one, you'll push this arrow key. Okay, now this is the month. Same thing. You want to go up. You can change the month. Whatever thing is flashing is what you're going to change. You want to move to the next one, you hit the arrow. Now we're on day. Okay, and you hit the next one. Now we're on time. I don't know if you can see, but the little PM is flashing up in the corner here. You can hit plus or minus. That'll change it to 24 hours, AM, PM. Okay, from here, you're going to change the time. Same thing, you can go plus or minus for the time that's flashing. And when you want to get to minutes, you do the same thing with the minutes. You can go plus or minus for the minutes and the time. Okay, when you're all done, you hit that. Now we're done with that. So what you want to do is the start time. With start time, you can have up to 4 different times on one program. Now, when I say program, I'm saying a program here. So say you laid new sod. You could start up to 4 different times per day that it'll program. So right now I got mine set at 7. I'm gonna put it down to 5 in the morning. Now with these timers, they go in 15-minute intervals. Okay, so now say I want to go, I want water twice a day. So I click over to that. This will be the second water time. I got it on off, but you can set that at, say, noon. And you can set up to 4 different morning start times or daytime start times, right? Now, hypothetically, you want to have your flower beds go once a day and you want your grass to water every other day. That's when you would get into the B program. So you just hit the program button here. That'll get you into the B. Now you can set B to start whenever you want and on the different days, if that makes sense. And you also have C, and you also have, so there's 3 settings, A, B, and C. Okay, so now that we've figured out start times, now you want run times. Now, for instance, my zone 1, which is a drip line system, runs for 1 minute. You cross over, the drip lines for the trees run for 2 minutes. Now, this could be sprinklers, so you'd want to up them. So, like, for instance, this is my spray heads along the side of my house. And the same thing, you want to add. You hit the plus button, you want to minus. And this is just for how long you want each head to spray. Okay? And then the force zone. Now, these timers can be anywhere from 4 to 12 zones on these X-Core timers. The one you're looking at right now is an inside timer. An outside timer would have a door on it. And I'll show you one here off to the side. Okay, so run times are all figured out. You just go through and you add whatever zone you want for run time, right? I don't have a 5th zone and I don't have a 6th zone. Now this A means that that's going to be the total time that it waters in that cycle. So we got a total of 27 minutes from start to finish that these sprinklers are going to run. Now what you need to do is program it per day. I have it, as you can see, they're all raindrops on top. Now, if you don't want it, this is going to water every day. If you don't want it to water every day, you want to hit the minus button. Now it puts a circle through it and a line. And then you want to go the next day, like say you want to do every other day. You would do it like that. Now, as you notice, Sunday and Mondays, so you're only going to get water Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Any other day, it'll shut off. So what you can do, and I don't want that, so I'm going to go. There's also another cycle here. You can scroll down to Sunday. And they have odd and even days. So odd means any number that's an odd number, so like 1, 3, vice versa. You program it to that, it'll only water on odd days. If you scroll over one more time, it'll be even days. So anything with a 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, anything with an even number, it'll water on those days and not on the other days. Okay, so we gotta go back. Now it's set. Okay, that's pretty much how you set up a hunter timer. Now, hypothetically, you come home and your water's dry and you want all the cycles to run. I don't know if you can see here, but there's a little picture of a hand on this key. And I'm going to try to move you in a little closer so you can see it. Okay, you see that little picture of a hand? Okay. If you hold that for 3 seconds, it'll run, your sprinklers now will run through its whole pace even though you haven't done a program. Okay, I don't want mine to do that right now. Okay. Now, hypothetically, you got one area, say your grass is dry. Okay, you can go into manual program mode, and this is zone 1 showing 1 minute. I don't want to do zone 1 because that's my flower pots. I don't want to do zone 2 because that's my trees, and I don't want to do zone 3 because that's my little piece of grass. But for instance, I want zone 4 to run by itself. Now that it's in this mode, you would turn it to run. Now that shows a little picture of a sprinkler popping up. And that means that zone's going to run and only run that zone. And then it's going to shut off, and then it's going to go back into its regular program cycle that you would have programmed. Okay, that's pretty much all I got to show you for this. I'll do another video on solar sync settings and seasonal adjustment on another video.